Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into a skill that is seriously a game changer for how you write, how you research, and even how you think. It's all about finding your voice while staying totally true to the facts.
Come on, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're reading something and then, bam, there it is. The most perfect, most brilliant sentence you have ever seen. And that little voice in your head whispers, just copy and paste it. We've all been there. But what if there's a better, more honest way to go about it?
So, let me introduce you to Zeke. He was working on a big report about tornadoes and found this amazing sentence. He knew just copying it was wrong, but he felt stuck. How could he use that awesome information without, plagiarizing?
And here's how Zeke figured it out. On the left, that's the original sentence, and on the right, that's Zeke's version. Look at what he did. He used his own words. Instead of warm and cold air collide, he just said hot and cold air mix. He kept the science, the truth exactly the same, but now it's in his voice. What a great solution.
So, what is this magic skill that Zeke used? It's called paraphrasing. And listen, it's not just about swapping a few words for their synonyms. No, it's about really understanding an idea and then rebuilding it from the ground up in your own words.
So here's the official definition for you. Paraphrasing is just restating something in your own words while, and this is the most important part, keeping the original meaning perfectly intact. It's kind of like telling a friend about a movie you just saw. You're not going to repeat the script line for line, right? Of course not. You tell them the story in a way that makes sense to you. So how do we actually do it? Well, you just have to remember these 4 simple steps. Number 1, use your own words. Easy enough. Number 2, keep the original meaning. Super important. Don't change the facts. 3, keep it short and simple. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. And 4, this one is huge. Always, and I mean always, give credit to the original source. It shows that you're honest, and it honors the person who did all that hard work in the first place. Okay, check out this example. It's perfect. The original says, honeybees are critical to plant pollination. The paraphrase just simplifies it to, bees help plants grow. See that? It's their own words, the meaning is exactly the same, and it's short and simple. That is how it's done.
All right, you've heard me talk enough. Now it's your turn to be the pro. We're going to try a few of these together. I'll show you a sentence, and I want you to actually pause and try to paraphrase it yourself before I show you a possible answer. You ready? Let's do this.
Okay, here's our first one. Volcanoes erupt when magma pushes through cracks in Earth's surface. So, how would you say that in your own words? Go ahead and hit pause right now and just give it a try.
So, how'd you do? Here's one way you could have said it. When hot magma breaks through the ground, a volcano erupts. This one's awesome because it uses really simple language like hot magma and breaks through the ground, but keeps the science 100% the same.
Let's try another. This one's a little shorter. Recycling paper helps save trees and energy. Okay, it's your turn again. Go ahead, pause and rephrase it.
Nice. A really good paraphrase could be, we can save energy and trees by recycling paper. What's cool about this one is it shows you can even flip the sentence structure around. It's still your voice, and it's still the same truth. You are totally getting the hang of this.
Okay, last one for practice. This one has a slightly bigger idea baked into it. Sharks are misunderstood predators that help keep the ocean healthy. Take a second. How can you put that into your own voice?
That's fantastic. You captured both of the key ideas there, that sharks are important and that they're misunderstood. See, you can totally handle these more complex ideas.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool, this is a useful skill for my school reports. And you're not wrong. But what if I told you this is about so much more than just getting a good grade? It's really about honesty, integrity, and how we share truth with the world.
You know, the Bible actually encourages us to seek out knowledge and understanding. And paraphrasing, well, it's a way to do exactly that. It forces us to really, truly understand an idea before we can even begin to explain it in our own words. And that leads us to a really important question. Why does this matter so much? I mean, why is it so important to be honest with what we say and to use our own voice? Well, it's because our words have real power, and the way we use them says a lot about our character. When you think about the greatest teacher of all time, Jesus was an absolute master at this. He didn't just stand up and recite old laws. No way. He took these deep, ancient truths and he retold them in stories, parables, so that everyone, from fishermen to scholars, could understand them and really feel them in their hearts. I mean, think about it. He took hundreds and hundreds of laws from the Old Testament and basically paraphrased them all down to their core truth, their essential meaning. And what was it? Love God and love your neighbor. That might just be the most powerful paraphrase in all of history.
So here's what this all boils down to. When we speak truthfully, it honors God. And we do that when we use our own words with clarity, with courage, and with care for other people. This is about way more than just your grades. This is about becoming a person of integrity.
And this, right here, gets to the very heart of why this stuff is so important to us. We believe you simply cannot separate learning from morality. They have to be woven together always.
Because really, what's the point of being smart if you use that knowledge to make bad choices that hurt people? Being truly intelligent isn't just about knowing a bunch of facts. It's about having the wisdom and the character to make good choices that actually help the world.
The Bible promises that when we focus our minds on what is good and true and spiritual, we find peace. And not just peace with other people, but peace inside ourselves. Honesty in your schoolwork, that's a small but powerful step toward finding that deep sense of peace.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. You have a unique voice. Nobody else has one quite like it. So how are you going to use your voice in your homework, yeah, but also with your friends and your family to share truth and goodness with the world today? Go out there and use your voice for good. Thanks for hanging out with me.